I'm just a guy who loves Disney and has way too much time on his hands. If anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney News and Reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney News and Reviews. I'm File91e and I just want to say happy Easter to everybody celebrating Easter, and happy Passover, I guess, to anybody celebrating Passover, and happy Sunday to anybody just celebrating that. So happy everything to everybody. Yeah, so Easter's today. Got some family coming over. Should be fun. Going to do an egg hunt and all that stuff, and Easter candy. Can't really do too much candy because I'm still healing from this. It's healing pretty good, by the way. It's annoying having to wash out the giant holes in my jaw. Yeah, it's annoying, but you gotta clean it, keep it clean, so it can heal right. Anyway, last week's Where in the Land was the Sorcerer's Workshop, particularly the Beast's Library section. It's a pretty cool area, that Sorcerer's Workshop. If you get a chance to check out the Animation Academy or the animation building in Disney's California Adventure, do so and check out everything. Really cool stuff there. As well, our merchandise march is over. We're done with that. I just want to mention the giveaway again. A couple of you have already entered, which is great. I wasn't sure how many people would actually want the stuff that I had, but a bunch of you have. I'm not expecting everybody. So yeah, Continental USA only. I'm thinking maybe I could extend it to Canada, but we'll just have to see with that. Some of you have asked about that. Yeah, the giveaway, all three, items to give away, and 3 people will win. Whoever wins first gets their pick of the 3, then so on and so forth. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Spring is coming. Thank God baseball is coming. And let me tell you, I just can't wait for that. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me this week. So let's get right to the news. Disney has announced the full lineup for this year's Star Wars weekends, the celebrities. New for this year will be appearances by Ian McDiarmid, who is Emperor Palpatine, and Frank Oz, who voiced Yoda. He also did the puppetry for Yoda in the original films. Returning favorites include Warwick Davis, who was Wicket the Ewok, Ray Park, who was Darth Maul, Peter Mayhew, who is Chewbacca, and Jeremy Bulloch, who is the original Boba Fett, one of my favorites and one of my brother's favorites. So that's awesome. There's a bunch of other, there's a bunch of other ones there. I have a link below, so you'll see who's actually going to be what and where. So if you're going to be down there, check out the link below to see who's going to be there. Also confirmed is a new show called Star Wars Rebels, presented by host James Arnold Taylor and guests. And for the first time, these celebrity autograph sessions will be held at an indoor location. I'm sure during the hot summer months, or at least that month in June, they will, appreciate that. So Star Wars weekend stuff, really cool. Work is about to begin at the expansion to the Norway Pavilion in Epcot's World Showcase. Construction walls are now up along the promenade between the Mexico and Norway pavilions as part of the first phase of construction of the frozen meet and greet facility. The building will be located between the existing Norway Pavilion and the Mexico Pavilion in an available expansion pad. They've already had that there in case they needed to expand anything. Although located next to the former Maelstrom Show building, the new meet and greet building is a standalone structure with its own entrance, and it is expected to be kind of similar to the recently opened Princess Fairy Tale Hall in the Magic Kingdom. Already under construction is the former Maelstrom building is the new Frozen ride, which will open in early of 2016. Pretty cool stuff. A new quick service kiosk has opened in Epcot's Future World, offering gourmet grilled cheese sandwiches. Alright. As you can probably gather from its name, Taste Track, it's located just outside of Test Track. Next to the Cool Wash play area in the space that was previously the Cool Wash Pizza. Menu items include exotic takes on the traditional grilled cheese sandwich, using all sorts of different cheeses and different things like that. The sandwiches are served with a choice of soup or salad, and all sell for just under $10. Not too bad for Disney stuff. There's no dedicated seating, but there are some standing tables nearby and benches all throughout Future World, so that's pretty cool. Grilled cheese sandwiches, pretty good. And finally, the Boathouse at Disney Springs is expected to open on April 13th as the first of the new restaurant offerings at the landing section of Disney Springs. The Boathouse will offer fine dining, retail space, a bar and lounge, live entertainment, and some rather unique boating experiences, including the amphicars, which are amphibious vehicles, like the cars that can go in and out of water, without any problems. The Boathouse will be offering tours of the village lake in an amphicar for $100. The 20-minute cruise has seating for 3 guests plus the boat captain. However, guests will not be able to drive the car themselves. So, no, you cannot go steal an amphicar and try to drive around. Not going to be able to happen. So, yeah, that's the news for this week. Let's get right to the reviews. Alright guys, it's the first show back to reviewing attractions and everything. I'm going to be reviewing attractions for this month. Next month is May, and I'll be doing all movies then. So I got a whole month of reviewing attractions again, and I wanted to start things off a little with the extremes. So the first thing I'm going to review for you today is one that I'm particularly excited about. I'm really excited about this, guys. Guys. Hey guys, we're talking about Donald's Boat. That's right, Donald's Boat, one of my favorite all-time attractions at any of the Disney parks, because they even brought it over to Tokyo Disney because they thought that they needed that, because that was a viable attraction. But anyway, let's talk about Donald's Boat. What these guys say Donald's Boat is, they call it Miss Daisy Donald's Boat, a creative play area with a boat theme. Diversion attraction, 2 stars. They gave it 2. They gave it 2. Okay, let's move on from that. Okay, let's talk about Donald's Boat. Ready? Here we go. This is located in Toontown in Disneyland Park. It's called the Miss Daisy because it's a boat, and you got to name a boat. It's Miss Daisy because Daisy is Donald's girlfriend, and it's Donald's boat. So of course he's going to name it Miss Daisy because he doesn't want to be in the doghouse with Pluto, because Pluto's a dog. But so is Goofy. And why is Goofy allowed to stand up and talk and walk and have all the mannerisms and stuff? I don't know. I don't know things like that. I'm not Walt Disney, but okay, let's just keep moving on. Okay, it's a children's play area where children can play in that area. So, and it's a boat. So you're playing on a boat. You can go up and then down, and you can see stuff because there's like water around it. But you can't get in the water. I wouldn't recommend you get in the water, but because you can't have a boat without water. You can. We'll move on from that. Yeah. So the only other thing that I got right here is that it's Donald Duck's boat. Yeah, that's right. Apparently, you can actually see this in some of the Playhouse Disney things, so that's why it's there. But in all seriousness, it's play area, and kids play it, and there's seating around so you can watch your kid play and burn off some steam. These play areas aren't that bad because it does allow kids to blow off steam, and especially from waiting in lines in the parks and everything, and allows parents to kind of just sit down and relax in the shade while their kid goes and blows off some steam. Like I keep saying that, blowing off steam, but yeah, that's kind of what it is. That's exactly it. But yeah, that's it. I took some footage. And that's it. There it is. It's nothing special. Like I did say, it is located also in Tokyo Disney, and there's also one in the Magic Kingdom. Yep, I did review that, and this one is not any better. It's nice. Here's some positives. It's colorful, and it's play area. But comparing it to like Space Mountain or Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah, this is not looking very good. For kids, I'm sure it's fun. I'd give it maybe a 3 for kids. But before I get into my review, I have the Nate rating for Donald's Boat. Here's his blurb. I don't remember Donald's Boat. 1.2. That's about right. That's about right. Yeah. What am I going to give Miss Daisy, Donald's Boat, in the Disneyland Park and Mickey's Toontown? Guys, are you ready for? Are you ready? Okay, come on, you all know how. You all know what it is. Yeah, it's a 1. That's right. It's there. It's crooked. Oh my God, it's great. It's great. Yeah. So, yeah, Miss Daisy, Donald's Boat in Toontown. 1 star. Don't check it out.
And now, a random Disney fact with File91e.
This is a little relevant to what I just reviewed, but both of the couples of Mickey and Minnie Mouse and Donald and Daisy Duck have never been officially married according to Disney canon.
And that was a random Disney fact with File91e.
Alright guys, let's go to something on the complete other end of the spectrum. Let's talk about Radiator Springs Racers in Disney's California Adventure. Now, what these guys say about the Radiator Springs Racers is: an automotive dark ride with high-speed thrills, a super headliner, go within the first 30 minutes of the park is open, or use Fast Pass, highly recommend that. Must be 40-inch tall to ride, switching off option provided, not to be missed. 5 big stars. I kind of agree with everything that they said there. I didn't quite know what to experience with this. I know I had seen some different commercials for it. I knew you got in cars and drove around and stuff. And this is pretty innovative, but I'll talk to you more about that later. Now this is located in Cars Land in Disney's California Adventure. It's all the way down at the end, right by the courthouse. So you got to go all the way through Cars Land to get to this very popular attraction. And I got to tell you, this is just it looks beautiful. Even from the outside, so many photo ops and just the little details that they put in to make you feel like you're actually in Cars Land or in the world of Cars Radiator Springs. It's just really nice. Now this actually is a lot like Test Track. When I hopped in, I was like, this is a Test Track car. What the heck is going on? And it is a lot like Test Track. It features 3rd generation tech from Test Track in all of this, but they added another car to it, which is nice. So you're driving around with some other cars, and you get to see a whole bunch of different things. Now this actually cost over $200 million to make, which is one of the most expensive attractions ever in the world. And basically what you do is you drive through the hills and the country of Radiator Springs. That's where you start off. It's nice because they got the music from the movie there, and you're just driving through and you see all the different scenes from the movie, all the different places where they were in the movie, and they highlighted them. Very cool stuff. There are different characters in the movie. You actually go through some of the scenes, like the cow tipping scene, and you go into Radiator Springs and you see all of them, all the different characters. You go through Ramon's, body shop and all that, and you see them. Kind of like a holographic sort of thing right there. It's really neat. And then you go into the race. There is a race right there at the end. So it's kind of like Test Track in the sense that you drive through and you do all these tests, and then right at the end you race around, for the test track. But with this, you drive through, and it did feel like a lot of the track, especially on the interior, was a lot of the same. But I know they kind of modified it a little bit, especially right at the end. When you got that car, the 2 cars line up and then they shoot you right off. Now the results are randomized, so neither car is faster, by technology or anything. It's only faster because the computer says this car's going to win this time. So there you go. You go up to about 40 miles an hour. So at the time when you're there, it seems a lot faster. But when comparatively, compared to how much how fast you drive into work every day, yeah, it's not that fast, but it feels it feels fast, and you got the hair, the wind blowing in your hair. Really cool stuff. Don't wear hats because they will blow away. I wrote here that this was expertly designed and decorated. It really was. Everything in this was really cool. Even the wait line, they had a lot of really cool cars kind of thing, theme there. They had a lot of like headlights and lamps and everything like that. Everything is a Cars sort of theme. It was really cool. We did do the Fast Pass, so but I did take some time to actually stop and look at all these different little touches that they put in the in the line. I just wanted to see and get a feel for the line, and a lot of people seem to really be enjoying it. There, it is covered for some of it, so it's not that bad, especially in the in the heat. But it was cool. I really enjoyed that. But I do recommend grabbing a Fast Pass, because that's pretty much the only way you're going to really get a have a decent time if you want to see everything in Disney's California Adventure. This is one of the things that, excuse me, I highly recommend you get a fast pass for. But I actually have a bunch of video that I do want to show you so you can see what the ride experience is like. Again, I tried to take as much, in the line as I could, but then you hop on. The loading area is pretty much, just like Test Track. It's not that bad. You just hop in the car, buckle up, and then it shoots you off. So I'm just going to kind of take you from the loading to where it kind of you start to go, because everything else is just kind of just me getting in the car. You don't really need to see that. That's all just like a bunch of shaky stuff. So yeah, I want to show you what Radiator Springs Racers is, and then we'll come back and rate it. Check it out.
It's $5.
what do you guys think? It actually is a lot better in person than it is, being shown on a camera. There's a lot, better, footage out there, on YouTube. So check out all the footage on YouTube if you don't think you're ever going to get to Radiator Springs Racers. But if you think you're going to, wait a second, and just have your curiosity, placated when you actually go on the actual ride. It is really cool. It was very fun. It did feel test tracky, but I was like, oh man, this is actually test track technology. This is really cool. And then what they did with it, honestly, is what test track should have been. So I really liked what they did, and the whole racing thing at the end was fun. You did some bunny hills, and going 40 miles an hour was good. The banks and the curves just was really neat, and I just highly recommend it. So yeah, that's the Radiator Springs Racers. Okay, before I get into anything else, Nathan's rating, the Nate rating for Radiator Springs Racers. He said the ride was pretty sweet. I liked the whole racing against other cars thing. The ride was beautiful and looked awesome, at least the outside part. Again, really awesome decoration. 4.6. He gave Radiator Springs 4.6. So I guess you can round that up to 5. But yeah, it was great. So awesome. 4.6, the Nate rating. So what I'm going to give Radiator Springs Racers and Disney's California Adventure. Come on, guys. 5 big stars. This is one of the must-dos when you go to Disney's California Adventure. One of the things that you must see there. And I highly recommend it to everybody. I had a great time, and I highly recommend it to other people. So if you're going to Disney's California Adventure or Disneyland and you have like the park hopper thing, make sure this is one of the things that you check out at Disney's California Adventure. So Radiator Springs Racers at Disney's California Adventure in Cars Land, 5 big stars. Check it out. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Disney news and reviews. Again, check out the giveaway. Link is in the description box if you're interested in winning one of the 3 prizes from my merchandise march. I'll be doing a thing, I think it was May 2nd. I'll be doing the giveaway then. I'll do a live Q&A and stuff like that May 2nd. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If anyone from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I want people to go to Disneyland or Disney World and check out all the awesome rides that you got there. I'm just a big fan, and in case you've never watched this before, I love Disney, especially the Disney parks, and just being there is awesome, and that's why I want you hopefully to go to Disney and check it out. Check out the Radiator Springs Racers, and even check out Donald's Boat, if only for the fact to see why I gave it a 1 star. But at least you're there and you checked it out, and yeah, so cool stuff there. So if you are going to Disney World, be sure to go to allers.net, touringplans.com, to wdwmatch.com for our latest and greatest Disney news. I always stutter right there. WaltDisneyWorld.com is good too, as well as Disneyland.com. They have everything you'll ever need. And yeah, so you got last week's, which I thought was pretty hard. So let's see what I can do for you this week. Where in the land am I this week? And I'll see you guys next time for another Disney news and reviews. Bye, guys.